Here in the Hunt Fish Cook kitchen today, I'm going to try and accomplish a lot of stuff. High Mountain Seasoning has a gigantic line of products that are for making jerky, sausage, snackin' sticks, bologna, anything you can think of for that game you have in your freezer. High Mountain Seasonings has a product that'll work for you. Take a look at this here. This is where we're heading today. This is Snackin' Sticks, and they've got a million different flavors of Snackin' Sticks that you can make with basically any kind of game or domestic meat protein. The jerky is made from venison. This is elk extruded jerky, and I'll tell you how I get there, but let's get started. You take a deer hindquarter for starters, and this is how to make whole muscle jerky as opposed to the ground extruded jerky, which we'll get to in the next segment. You just get it sliced thinly, and this is just meat out of the hindquarter. What I want you to notice is that there's not a lot of gristle or fat on here. You want to remove as much of that as possible. High Mountain in their jerky kit also has this cool little cutting board here where you put the meat into the cutting board. You take the knife and you slice it this way, and it makes perfectly thin, exact thickness slices. I like my whole muscle meat jerky to actually be a little bit on the thick side. So mine's already sliced, and by the way, your processor will also clean it up and slice it for you too. The way you get started on the whole muscle meat jerky, and I've got a cracked pepper blend. Each one of these packages, whether it's the cracked pepper like this one, highmountainjerky.com, a lot of different flavors. It comes with a seasoning packet and a cure. And what the cure does, the cure actually is going to help make the meat safer to eat if you're going to cook it, if you're going to smoke it or dehydrate it at 160 degrees or less. I use a little less cure than most because I'm going to keep mine in the refrigerator or freeze it, and I cook it at about 200 to 210 degrees. But each one of these packages has the cure, the seasoning, and the little shaker bottle in here. This package here, by the way, is good for 15 pounds of game meat. One package, 15 pounds of game meat, and if you've ever priced jerky, you know you're going to make a whole lot of money with High Mountain Seasoning. So you take the whole muscle meat and you just sprinkle a little bit out on both sides, and you just pack it together. The whole idea here is to layer it so that the seasoning gets both sides. And for meat that's about this thick, I'm going to put it in the refrigerator overnight, 24 hours for me. Once it's done, let me show you what I do with it. Just take a rack. Let's assume this has been in the refrigerator overnight onto my smoker racks. And you know what? You don't need any special equipment. You can do this right in your oven. You can do it in a dehydrator. If you do it in your oven at home, just take a piece of foil and crack the door so that the air will escape. Put it on 200 degrees and just let it do its thing. And in about 2 to 3 hours, you're going to have jerky. I've got the Bradley smoker, of course, so it's going to go into the Bradley smoker. I'm going to set the temperature on the Bradley for 200 degrees. I'm going to check it in about 2 hours. And when we come back, I'm going to show you some more stuff about sausage, jerky. You're watching Hunt Fish Cook, and I'm Scott Lasath, the Sporting Chef.
Hey, remember when meat didn't come in a shrink-wrapped package? Stay with us. There's more cooking ahead on Hunt Fish Cook.
High Mountain Seasoning brings new flavors of the Old West to you. Turn your harvest into commercial quality sausage and jerky the easy way. With High Mountain's wide selection of flavors, cures, and kits. Game jerky flavors sweet and spicy to Inferno Blend and Summer. Polish and German sausage kits are just a few of the flavors you'll find at High Mountain. High Mountain products can be found at leading sporting goods, farm, and ranch and grocery stores. Visit HighMTNJerky.com.
Welcome back to Hunt Fish Cook in the Bradley smoker over here. I've got some High Mountain Jerky seasoned whole muscle meat deer jerky. Right, I know. Over here, this is elk. This is a different way of making jerky. The jerky that's in there now is the whole muscle meat. It's a little bit tougher, you know. It's kind of the way I like it. If you're sitting in a duck blind or a deer stand and you want to just take your time, that's the way to go with the whole muscle meat. I got to tell you about Snackin' Sticks. Okay. This here box of Snackin sticks will make up to 20 pounds of Snackin sticks. Think about all that deer meat you've got in your freezer. Think about the hindquarters that you have ground into sausage and burger and all those kinds of things. 20 pounds of Snackin sticks right here with a high mountain seasoning, all the different flavors. In each box, it comes with your favorite seasoning and a cure. This is about 1.5 pounds of ground elk. And I got to warn you, you may want to look away at this point because it starts to get a little sticky. There's just no pretty way to make Snackin sticks. And you really do need to measure your ingredients. For 1.5 pounds of the ground elk, I'm going to take 1 level tablespoon of the cure and another 2 teaspoons. The cure, as I said, will help preserve the meat. It has salt, sugar, and nitrite, which is a preservative. It'll actually help it hold its color also. I'm going for the Inferno blend, which will take, you know, I like it a little hot, so I'm actually going to cheat a little bit and put a little bit extra Inferno blend in my elk here, and a little bit of water. Consistency is the thing here. That's about 1/3 cup of water. Now, this is just me doing this for a while. Okay, so the ugly part is over. And it's not that ugly, but it's just not, well, pretty. This is the gun that comes with, you've got a Link Master, a Jerky Master. They have anything you need to make the Snackin sticks or jerky. Collagen casing goes over the top. All right. It is what it is. Pressing forward. This is a batch of, oh, look at that. It's working. All right, so you can see the point about how this is actually very, very simple, comes with everything, and it just slides right out. And when you get to the end, you can just tie off each end, cut it. This goes into the refrigerator overnight also for at least 4 hours. This cures in the casing. So it's tied off on both ends. Pretty easy stuff, huh? If you don't leave yourself enough room like I do, you have to kind of take a little bit out, tie it off. Once you've got it like this, you just twist it, hold it, twist it. This goes, I put this into a Ziploc bag, into the refrigerator to cure overnight. Once it's cured, it's going to go into the smoker also. Pop it into the smoker. Takes about 2 to 3 hours at 200 degrees. You want 165-degree internal temperature. Also, another thing you can do with the ground meat is make a little softer form of jerky using the Jerky Master here. This is a batch of elk jerky, and this can go right into the oven or into your smoker if your smoker will take this size. You get the idea. I did spray the screen ahead of time so that the jerky doesn't stick to the screen. Same thing, into your oven, into the smoker. This actually takes a lot less time. This I can do in about 2 hours, 200 degrees or less. Do not turn it into briquettes. This is nice and pliable. This is a great piece of jerky, and I want you to understand the possibilities are limitless. Go to highmountainjerky.com for more information, and I'll be right back and show you this stuff.
High Mountain Seasoning brings new flavors of the Old West to you. Turn your harvest into commercial quality sausage and jerky the easy way. With High Mountain's wide selection of flavors, cures, and kits. Game jerky flavors sweet and spicy to Inferno blend and summer. Polish and German sausage kits are just a few of the flavors you'll find at High Mountain. High Mountain products can be found at leading sporting goods, farm, and ranch and grocery stores. Visit highmtnjerky.com.
What if you could design an outdoor kitchen at a price you could afford? With Camp Chef's durable cooking equipment, you can own a custom kitchen that's built to last for years. You can grill, bake, boil, deep fry, and saute right in your own patio or backyard. Transform your Camp Chef into a griddle, barbecue box, or high-output burner in just minutes. Best of all, you can quickly load up your Camp Chef gear and turn your campsite into a gourmet kitchen anywhere. Camp Chef, the way to cook outdoors. Welcome back to Hunt, Fish, Cook. I'm Scott Lyseth, the sporting chef, and we have been making jerky and snackin' sticks today. You know, with each package of either the snackin' sticks or the jerky from High Mountain Seasonings, they've got the complete list on how to mix. They take, you know, whether it's whole muscle meat, goose, duck, you're making jerky, snackin' sticks, it just doesn't matter. Let me show you. This is one of the snackin' sticks that I made, and actually put a little bit of cheese in there too. This was made from honker breast. This is a great way to not only use up those honker breasts, but to actually make them taste great. Check out highmountainjerky.com for more information. I'm Scott Lyseth for Donnie Mac, and you have been watching Hunt, Fish, Cook. We hope to see you next time.